All right, it is time for the injury report and the player medical report with Dr. A, who will be along in just a moment. First of all, the NFL injury report, because the playoffs are here. It's a short list. DeAngelo Williams, the third one down there, questionable. Dr. A will be dealing with him. And you see the others who are on the official NFL injury report as of today. And now it's time to welcome back Dr. A.
How are you?
Miss you, heard you went snowboarding.
Yes, and we won't report on my injury.
You should be up on your chart here.
That's right, that's right.
It's playoff time,
Yes.
so not as many players, but more important players.
Yeah, and their injuries have much more of an impact. So let's take a look at the table. Tom Brady, they're saying it's a high ankle sprain. He has 2 weeks to recover. They take about 2 weeks to recover. He's downgraded only to an A-, still at low risk at 80%. Now, Adrian Peterson, this is actually really important. So we had him from a low risk, and we downgraded him to a moderate risk right before the last game, and he went out with a back injury. He tried to come back in. He hardly played in the game, so we downgraded him now to a B- at 65%. Fantasy players should take a look at that. Now, DeAngelo Williams, looks like his ankle is a severe grade 3 ankle sprain. He's probably got torn ligaments. He was at a C- at very high risk, now down to an F+. Do not touch is basically what that's saying. So now, key players to watch. Marshawn Lynch, abdominal injury, sports hernia surgery, but it takes about 8 weeks to recover, and he's had about 8 weeks to recover, and so he's upgraded now from high risk to moderate risk to a B, so that's of a particular attention. Jonathan Stewart, running backs with foot injuries, do not do well, so he's only upgraded to a C+, even though he's had the full time to recover. Andy Dalton, thumb fracture, in the throwing hand. It takes 12 weeks to fully heal. He cannot take that cast off and try to throw in 5 weeks. That's why he's staying at high risk at 55%. And Julian Edelman, again, foot sprain, anything with a foot, wide receiver, stays at a D+, 45%. You just can't start him. If he has a little bit of pain, he slows down, and then he's toast in the game.
You are playoff ready. Stay with us. Dr. A will be back next week. Stay with us, because coming up next, Jeffrey's playoff picks.